everyone! I hope that you are healthy and happy. Today I have with me a book that has been the inspiration for this video. It is called The First 40 Days. This book has been so amazing so far. I have a video coming up on my top 3 favorite books to read during pregnancy, and this is one that is included, so keep an eye out for that. This book is basically about postpartum care as a mom, and so while reading this book, it has sparked a lot of different emotions for me. One of the biggest things is that I have felt so much gratitude towards my family for the fact that we live very close by and that they are willing to help me to rest and to care for myself after having the baby. I cannot express how grateful I am to them for being so ready and so excited to help me and my husband during our transition into parenthood. I have my parents and all 5 of my siblings that live just down the road, so if I need anything, they'll be here, and that definitely gives me so much comfort. And it really does help me to appreciate them even more, knowing that other people do not have their families around to help them. And that brings me to the next feeling that I have been feeling through reading this book. Basically, the feeling of sadness, really, for all of the moms who do not have their families nearby or who just simply do not have support that they need. One example specifically that I have witnessed myself is my mother's experience with having children and the care that she had afterwards. In explaining her situation, it's important to know that not live nearby close family members, and her family actually was still in Africa at the time. And during the births of all of my siblings and myself, she did not have her family members nearby. They were all the way in a whole nother country, and I remember specifically one time when she was pregnant, we were at a gas station and she just started crying, and we were like, well, what's wrong, Mama? And she explained to us that she was just feeling really emotional towards the fact that her family wasn't here when she was about to give birth. And at the time I didn't really exactly understand, but now looking back I kind of put together the pieces, and it wasn't only that her family wasn't there for her at the time, but also just the support of afterwards, just to have somebody to take care of your children, to take care of your responsibilities and things like that. Of course my dad was there when he could be, and of course we had different family members who would come to visit and things like that. But the tradition of allowing for a new mother to be cared for and to basically take care of herself and the newborn for at least around 40 days is a tradition that is completely lost in our society. And so there aren't many people who can just leave their lives, leave their jobs and things like that and tend to new mothers for that period of time. This makes me feel really bad also because I was homeschooled and I was always there when my mom had a baby. Like, I was there during the births of the babies and I was there afterwards, like all the time, but I just didn't know about the different ways that I could have supported my mom. Like, I just didn't know that making her a peanut butter and jelly sandwich probably was not the best thing that she should have been eating when she just had a new baby. But that's what I knew. That's what I knew I could do, and that's what I did. And so I feel really bad with my mom's situation, that she did not have the nurturing care that she really needed. And although she is a very healthy person and she's happy and things like that, I do see different situations come about now that could be a lot different for her had she have had that type of care, had she had been able to completely rest and not worry about things, and had she been nurtured in the way that she really deserved to be. And this situation is not something unusual, which is what hurts me so much. It's not like my mom is just one of those people who came from another country and who just don't have their family around. There's people who have babies all the time and return back to work like almost immediately. I think it's like 25% of women who have to go back to work within like just a few weeks, like 2 weeks. And that is something that is so like saddening to me. And so I feel really touched, and I feel terrible that we are not raised in our society to have the understanding that moms do need their space and they do need their time and they do need support and this humongous transition. I feel as though I could have taken better care of my mom had I known that she needed the care, had I known all of the things that I am learning about in this book. But we don't grow up that way. We're not raised to have the understanding that women do need this rest. We're not even raised really to know about the different changes that our bodies will go through and the different ways that we need to care for our newborns. I feel like the focus of our society really is to go through school for like so many years of our lives, get a degree, and get a career, maybe then think about having a family. And then once we do have a family, unless it's somebody who has gone into a woman-focused career, I guess, they will not have the understanding and they will not have the knowledge that they need to take care of themselves and their newborns. It's just, and to me that's so weird because I feel like in my head, the majority of women end up having a child sometime during their lives. So why is it that motherhood is not something that we are taught about? I definitely feel like knowledge about motherhood and knowledge about how to take care of ourselves after giving birth to a baby and actually making sure that we do take care of ourselves after having a baby would be a humongous prevention towards postpartum depression and towards all types of different situations and problems and issues that women go through throughout later parts of their lives after giving birth to children. For me, understanding my body and the process of entering motherhood has helped me a lot, doing my best to make sure that I'm preparing myself. And I feel like if more people had the opportunity to prepare, then they would not find themselves in situations later where they are wondering like, why wasn't I ever told about this? Why wasn't I told that this is so hard? And things like that. And of course, I am still in the process of becoming a new mom. I haven't gone through this myself, and so hopefully I can make a video on how things went for me, but I definitely do feel like all of the things that I have learned will help me so much after having a baby. I feel like simply having the understanding could be so much support in itself. And so I definitely do suggest for everybody to read this book. It is absolutely amazing. It really points out so many different things, and I just find myself sitting there reading it like in awe, just like with my jaw dropped down, because I'm just so surprised that this isn't something that is popular, that this topic isn't something that is popular. Like, it really does bother me, and I'm so looking forward to being able to help other moms learn about different topics like this. Anyways, I got this book off of Amazon. So many different websites where you can find it on, but I will definitely leave some links down below on where you can find it. I wish all of the best blessings and the best health and understanding to all moms out there who are in the same position as I am, excited to meet our new little ones, and to anybody else out there who just simply cares about women's health and the process of motherhood. I hope that everybody watching will take good care, and hopefully you'll see me again soon. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe as well. Take good care, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.